SMT Nation, we back. Nation, T-Mobile Home Internet customers probably need to see this video. If you want to help us out and get this to them, obviously give it a share. Please do like this video, subscribe if it's your first time here, and turn on the bell notifications icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks, so the impacts of the change to the T-Mobile Home Internet policies look to have kind of started to take effect. T-Mobile now implementing a real-life geofencing, geolocking, address verification process for their 5G home internet. Basically, what people have been doing is finding a workaround. Maybe it was the salesperson found the workaround for them, gave them an improper address, one that would qualify for the T-Mobile home internet, or kind of fibbed on the location, and then that they were able to get it to you that way. Or maybe the customer themselves lied about it and had it shipped or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, T-Mobile is now taking action on this. Right? Affected users have already started to report, reaching out to me personally, reaching out to others. Salespeople within T-Mobile have already made me aware of this. So internally at the company, we're hearing about it. Gateways are being turned off and services are being terminated for not using the T-Mobile Home Internet Unlimited version at the verified address that they, activated at, right? So maybe they were taking it with them where they were going. Maybe it was a nomadic type situation for travelers. Maybe you were moving it from your house to your business or to whatever. It's just not intended to be used that way. Now, this really does fall back on T-Mobile. They were allowing people to find the workarounds. They weren't geofencing or geolocking from the beginning. So this is on them. I'm not blaming the customer for trying to get away with what they can. The end of the day, this falls on the business. So it's their failure and they have to deal with it. Unfortunately, the action is very swift and very instant. They're basically turning off or disabling the gateways, rendering that connection unavailable. So for people who have been using this as a either business or work solution or home broadband, and all of a sudden it's not going to work anymore, that's a very abrupt action. So they're really not giving people any type of heads up or notification, which is really bad. I think I would have preferred to see them send a notification to, by text message or to the account holder or an email saying, hey, you got to use this at the verified address you signed up for, or we got to make arrangements for you to return it, because really that's all you could do. You either are going to switch to one of their limited home internet plans, or you're going to pay for the away plan, which is like very expensive. It's like $180 or something. That's what they want you to do. They want you to sign up for the really expensive mobile plan, or they want you on a limited version, right? Because they're trying to, sustain the capacity on their network on all these sectors so they can sell it to more people and return, a higher amount of revenues out of it. So I just want to let you all know what we're hearing, what we're seeing. All indications are T-Mobile is acting very swiftly on this, very abruptly. They're not giving people a heads up. They're just going to act on it. And you got to be ready, because if you rely on an internet connection for your home or, for your work, and it was T-Mobile Home Internet and you weren't using it as it was intended, they're going to just cut you off, which means you're going to have to return this, or you're going to have to get on one of those other plans, or you have to find another option. That's really all you could do at this point. So hopefully this video finds you in time. Share it to others. Let them know what's going on. There will be devices being deactivated if action steps are not taken. And reach out to the T-Mobile team to see if you can find a solution or, process the return or whatever the case may be. Unfortunate. Again, I do not put this on the responsibility of the customers. Customers get away with what they can. It's up to the business to cover themselves. And T-Mobile has a right to cut these folks off too. I'm not saying that's not the case, but I think it would be good to see them give people a little bit of time and a notification to let them know to take the action steps. I think that's a little bit more tasteful, and I think that's a little bit more, I'd say of a good business practice. Could we see churn? You guys think customers are just going to return it, get away from them completely? Could you see mobile lines porting out and customers going to other carriers, due to this sort of thing? You guys think it's going to be noticeable? It's going to be big? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that big, but you might think differently. Sound off in the comment section below. Well, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.